Hello or welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth Venom. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So for June, it is the Gemini season for this time until I believe the 20th. So that's why in today's video, we are going to do a Gemini eye look, which is going to be really fun, very simple. I'm sorry for making this video, uploading it a couple of days. I'm hoping that this will be up by Wednesday, aka tomorrow. Just because I did get sick at work from the heat, so it kind of set me back from doing this video and then uploading it. So that's why this video is gonna be a little bit late, but hopefully it's only gonna be a day and no longer more. I am starting to feel a little bit better, but I was planning on doing the redoing the whole drunk get ready with me, but since I'm still like kind of iffy and still getting back to normal, I didn't want to like put alcohol in my system to make me backtrack on my healing process. But yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow, the next day, I'll be able to film it if I'm feeling a little bit better. And did you guys see the new Conjuring movie? It's actually really, really good. I was actually really shocked because usually like when there's like, movie sequence, like when they're after the first one, it usually dies off, but the Conjuring movies are actually really, really good. Same with Harry Potter ones. But yeah, let's get into this video. My eye base down and my eyebrows all ready to go. The palette we are going to be using for this look is the Jawbreaker palette by Jeffree Star again. And the main colors we're really going to be using out of this one is Wow, and I'm also gonna mix Cone. So Wow, and then Cone, and then Uck, just to blend in these colors, because when I was looking at Gemini, it's Pearl, but I was like, I can't really do much with just all white, like a white, shimmer look. So I was like, well, I'll add some shimmer. But what I'm also going to do is I looked at to see that the colors are also, what I found was yellow and green. So that's what I'm going to create mostly is, we're going to get some pearl, white, glitter, down here shimmer as you will. And then we're going to do like a yellowish. And then what I was thinking is doing a green liner and bringing it, not like a green liner, but like a green eyeshadow, and bring it up as a wing also. We're definitely going to be using a wing. So what I'm going to use, I'm going to get my tape ready because as you all know, I'm really bad at doing liners. Can't do it to save my life. So we're going to go ahead, just rip that tape and get the tape on. Just so that will be kind of like a wing guide. Put it on my skin real quick. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to make sure that there's some space right here for the bottom lash, so when we do that wing, it will be like a straight connect and we won't have to go in there and like mess with anything. So I'm gonna pick up a fluffy brush, not too big, medium size, and we are going to dip into Wow, and we are gonna start creating that yellow base. And we're going to start at the top. Yeah, the NYX eye primer I'm actually really happy with so far. I can't say I'm definitely not disappointed. It hasn't failed me yet. There has been a time that I didn't let it, settle down on my skin enough. I'm going to dip into Cone and kind of come to the bottom. to kind of blend, to kind of give it that more other, like kind of like a different tone of yellow. We're gonna go ahead and do it on the other side, because we're gonna have to be blending these colors in together to kind of give it like a different variation of a yellow, and it kind of will look like a rustic yellow when we add uck, but I'll show you how to all do that. And so far, whenever I do use this palette, the Jawbreaker, it's also one of those palettes that you can do a lot with, so which is really nice to have, like, you know, just a palette to have pinks, your blues, your greens, your purples, your reds, you know, a brown, just really fun, like, in somewhat pastel. They're, the Gumdrop, Uck, and Q kind of play into, like, pastel and brain freeze kind of for me. That can give you, you know, like, pastel vibes, which is, like, really, really nice. And also there's some, like, really nice shimmers. Alright, so now we're gonna go back into Cone for over here. So I used to have this video app, and for the past 2 videos, including this one, it's not letting me record like a video on the app like it used to. So right now I'm just using my, you know, just my normal you know, video camera, no app or anything. So I'd like to see if you guys noticed a difference. I do notice that it's not so shaky anymore, the table, so it helps like not have it be like do 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 with my camera moving around. But I still have noticed that it does get some blurry on some sections, or maybe it's just me, I don't know. So we're taking up here, and then we're gonna go over with the yellow just to give it more of a dark rustic yellow. I tried this on my hands, so we will definitely see if it's gonna work on the eyes. And this is kind of like trying to think, like a salmon pink. I think that's what we'd want to call it for uck. And then we're gonna go grab a little more smaller brush. So let's go in with my e.l.f. concealer brush, even though we're not concealing, and dip it back into Wow. And start going over uck. Actually, let's maybe choose a different brush for that, because that one's, the stencils are kind of, or maybe this one's not gonna do me justice either. Okay. We just want a fluffy brush to help blend in. Also dip it into Cone. So mixing Cone and Wow together over uck to kind of give it that different shade of yellow. Sometimes you just gotta play, you know, with different colors to make your own. if you don't own like a specific color. Which is nice about this Jawbreaker palette too, is that you can like combine different colors together to create a different color that you don't have, which is like very, very nice. Okay, so make sure we got blend this all together. And see how it kind of went from like a bright yellow, like how this was, to like a mustardish kind. So now we're going to grab a different brush just so we can dip into Wow and bring that brightness back a little bit right here. And make sure to definitely keep that different color that we just created on top. We just want to do it like in the mid area. See how it's like a mustard and now like the bright yellow again. And I'm just gonna do it like in this section right here. Keep working on the blending and adding more of the Wow or whatever color yellow you want to be using until you are, you know, just satisfied with how it looks. And a little bit more on this side. All right, so I think that is how I want it just for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be grabbing just a flat brush, and I am going to be grabbing more eye base primer or whatever you like to use, because the shimmer I'm going to be using, it's not going to hold very well on its, well, I don't think it's going to hold well on its own. So let's put it down where I mostly want it, which is going to be like in the like in the corner, inner corner, going a little bit to the mid on the bottom, and a little bit rising into that yellow. And what we're gonna do for like the pearl effect is gonna be like a white shimmer. All right, let it dry for a moment. See, when I was coming up this look, I've never done it before, so I'm really interested to see how it's gonna turn out. But I have like thought about how I'd be doing this, and I kind of like before I just like did some swatches on hands, so this is definitely a first time. So in my Jawbreaker palette, we are going to be going in with the actual Jawbreaker shade, which looks like a shimmer white. I'm hoping that's what it is. It looks like to appear that on my hand. So we're just going to dip into that and start laying it down in the corner. And no rush, take as much time as you need for this. as if you are like, if you're like recreating this yourself, um, you know, just take as much time as you like. And just start blending it with the pats. I like the patting motion. And then let's put it, let's see. So the more I'm looking at this is kind of giving me more of like, I don't know, it's weird. Maybe if I add Virgin with the Jawbreaker, it might lighten it up. But to me, it looks more of like a yellowish shimmer, or maybe that's just me. And then just start moving it around. And I'm gonna add a little bit more up here just because we are gonna smooth things out with Wow again, so. Okay. So we're gonna take our brush we used Wow and dip it back in, maybe with a little bit of cone. And just start cleaning it up a little bit. Just so it doesn't look like too harsh. And for some reason, I don't know if maybe it's just like the primer or something, but it's definitely giving that harsh line, which I do not like. Maybe if you do have this palette, I'll give it a try. I'm gonna take, you know, just a corner brush and I'm gonna dip it into lemon drop. So if you guys do have like a yellow shimmer, maybe just go over like the bottom rough edges just to with that shimmer to kind of see if that will give it a less like pronounced line, if you guys are having troubles with that. And it seems to be helping a little bit. Ooh. Sorry, or maybe putting down that base wasn't a good idea. But we're gonna go back with Wow and just kind of make sure there's that yellow again. After trying to add a yellow shimmer to that. Which it kind of ended up disappearing. So yeah, so actually maybe just skip putting eye base down for that white shimmer because it might make it start to crack, which that's definitely not a cute look, but we're just gonna keep moving along. just to see it. Let's just have faith in the process. So I'm actually gonna close my Jawbreaker palette, and I'm gonna move over to my Revolution Makeup Revolution London palette that I got a while ago at Ulta. It's a Reloaded Marvelous Mattes. I'm gonna use this green that's in the middle. It doesn't tell me what shade green it is, but this is the green that I want to do my wing and then do like the bottom lash with, which we are gonna do the wing first and then add the bottom once we do like our foundation and stuff, just so it doesn't get like wiped away. So I'm gonna be dipping into my green, and we are gonna start creating that wing. And I'm just gonna go like halfway in. Or if you want to go all the way down, that's it's all up to you. Actually, I'm gonna go in a little bit just to kind of help. Actually, I'm gonna go back because this, for some reason, this Revolution, I'm actually gonna dip into Sour just because maybe these two different formulas, you know, going over each other is probably not the best thing. So I'm actually gonna go in with Sour. Which seems to be doing a little bit better on this yellow / orange color we have created. Well, mustard color with the shimmer. And then just go over as much as you need to. Or what also might help too is if you have a like a green gel liner, or like wet, or like just like a gel eyeshadow to do like the wing and then put like the eyeshadow over, that would probably help too. But if you don't, maybe even white would probably help. But if not, just use like the eyeshadow way, but you'll just have to like, you know, layer it over a few times just to really get that color to be there. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish this wing, put on my full face, add the bottom, you know, shadow and eye. All right, so this is the end look. I think it looks really, really good for my first time doing it. Like I said, I was gonna add the green to the bottom, which I did. This side kind of got a little bit messed up, but that's fine. Yeah, definitely the whole Gemini vibes. I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.